Hi everyone. Hello. Maybe I'll make myself really big. Hi everyone, my name's Lexi. I am one of the DinomiteTwins. Today it is in January at some point. It's actually pretty nice out. So we're gonna try to go and see a bunch of the buildings that I really like about. We may also try to stop at a dancing pop-up, but in the meantime, you're stuck with Nerd Lexi. And Nerd Lexi likes architecture. So we're gonna see some of the buildings that we looked at actually in the summer. Also, I don't know if you like the Pip. Ali loves Pip. Ah, thank you. Whoa, my voice is really bad today, but that's okay. Just as a friendly, helpful reminder to everyone, please make sure that you pay attention when you're crossing the street. There have been some really bad pedestrian accidents in New York City. So if you're not a New Yorker, if you don't know the kind of like how the different signals work, if it's an area you don't know as well, but also if you are a New Yorker, just be careful, okay? I appreciate you. Hi Nick, how are you? I feel like a lot of people say that we're their favorite twins, but it also makes me wonder, like, how many twins do all of you know or see online? Because I truly think there must not be a lot of them. Because I take that back actually. There's like a whole agency for twins. I can think of actually a lot of big TikTok creators that are twins, but there aren't many on Twitch. I know because Ali and I at one point tried to find a bunch of them. It didn't happen. So that does remind me, I still need to do that. I still need to go find the twins. I just forgot where I was. Also, hello everybody, welcome on in. I appreciate you all being here. Look at so let's actually start with my least favorite building. No, you can't see it. Okay, there it is. The trash can. I lovingly call it the trash can. Lovingly hate it, kind of negative. But that building, terribly engineered. Badly designed. They wanted white concrete, and white concrete's not as stable, so it's falling apart. But also, it has very, 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 very bad design. When it's really windy, the water sloshes out of the bathtubs. Like the garbage disposal things are really, really loud. Not what you would expect, but it has amazing views. And I call it the trash can because it was designed off of a modern trash can. Gotta love it. Please let me know what you guys are up to today. I have a lot of random things to talk to you about today, including like some announcement stuff, and I have an update, a couple updates actually. I have a couple updates about my work and my colleagues. Some of them you know and love, like Vampire Man, and if you don't know Vampire Man, where have you been? And you might be saying, oh, he's like an energy vampire. No. Yeah, they did. I do wonder sometimes if they're like, oh, well, I am gonna make it. I'm gonna make it after a trash can because it's trash. Oops. So we're gonna say hi to the lipstick building, and then we're gonna actually go to, the Con Edison building, which I really love. It's one of my favorites. I think the last time that we did this tour, it was a light out because it was not winter. Hi, you do it. Welcome on in. How is everybody? Sorry folks, we're just gonna wait to cross the street. Ooh, that is really blurry. Hi Subtle, what's up? I love the lipstick building, it makes me really happy. No, it's just that it's flipping outward. I usually flip it down, like underneath. But it is like very like 60s, it's vibing. By 60s, I just mean like it's like flipping outward. Hello, hi Donna, what's up? I know several twins and they're all unique. Hey, you know? It is lipstick. So here is the lipstick building. It's coming up on our left. It is red granite, it's beautiful. And it's called the lipstick building. Actually, this is really hard to do with Pip, I guess, because it's hard to keep my head in frame and see the building. Also, for some reason, the selfie stick is not having it today. Why is it fighting me? Oh, I think I might have figured it out. No, flip around. Whatever, we'll do it this way. We have to do it backwards, I guess. Meanwhile, we accidentally went live on TikTok. Not accidentally, but look at how weird I look. Oh, I don't know why it's doing that. Uh-oh. Alright, so we are going to say hi to the lipstick building. See how got the tears? I will say be very careful along the lipstick building. It has very, very slippery granite. Granite's not your friend. So Dwip, it was like coming up on my phone. My camera was turning me pink. So if it looks fine on your end, great, excellent. It was turning me pink. I know. See, look. Wait. You can see it. Look. See how pink I look? Like, why? I hope there's not something wrong with this phone. I like the sister of a twin. Oh, so are they both twins? Like, are they fraternal or identical twins? I think the biggest mistake that people make when they're trying to be friends with twins is that they like won't acknowledge that they're different, right? Oh, they're fraternal. I would say just treat them like anybody. Literally treat them like anyone. Like a normal person. I know that seems really weird because like twins are different. It can be intimidating to date a twin or hang out with a twin, because like the hard part, right, is that you want to just hang out with the one person, right? And that shouldn't be a big problem, but for some twins it is, right? But what happens is a lot of people will assume that you're the same person, and you said, I like this one person, which is a great start, because a lot of people are like, well, maybe if I don't like this one twin, I can date the other one, which is not what you're supposed to do. Not what you're supposed to do. So you're actually doing like a really great job already. Yeah, so I think if they go everywhere together, just be like, hey, can I please speak to so-and-so? And just let them know how you feel, right? Say like, hey, I'm really interested, right? You know, and they might say I'm not interested, right? If they might say I am interested, right? And then going from there is really about like honoring the twin relationship. And something that might seem super weird to you, you might be like, wow, that's really weird for like siblings or whatever. But at the same time, you never know, right?
It's also like,
it's really hard to do picture-in-picture, Kat, particularly because I have a really bad back, like a big heavy backpack. So like part of it is I have to keep it really high, and so it hurts me a lot more. So like that, I forgot why we stopped doing it, and I think that's part of it. Oh, Chef, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I really appreciate it. Yes, thank you. Maybe if I flip it, it'll go back to normal.
should I cancel that?
Let's go. No effects. Hi, Nick Chu. Thank you also for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate you. Dwip, thank you for the 600. Are we starting a hype train? Is that what we're doing? Also, look at the last little vestiges of Christmas. I love Christmas. I'm so sad. I'm so sad that it's like going away. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. Fixed it. Finally fixed my phone, folks. Apparently it's a weird setting, but we did it. All right. So we're gonna like make a little bit. Wait, did we go? I think we won't unstop too many. I want to show you the plug building. I call it the plug building because it looks like a giant plug to me. Also right here, they won't let us stream inside, unfortunately. But this is a really cool kind of like cafeteria lunch area. Really great. I know, and actually, I feel like some places that are touristy will leave up their lights longer. But I literally saw so many like churches today all taking down their stuff. So, you know, we can only do so much. Okay, we're gonna back up too so we can see this building. If you didn't want to go all the way. Okay, so this is the plug building. You can see it looks like a giant plug. Like a giant, I guess plug for your computer or whatnot. It was done this way so that it could have an overhang for a building. Super wild. But also welcome in. If you're new, don't forget to follow. There are usually 2 of us. Tomorrow we might have a special, stream. It may be in the morning too, so keep that in mind. If you are on YouTube or whatnot, please like let us know what you're up to. We'd love to see you in the comments. And then don't forget to tap the screen. Oh, this is very, very blurry for some reason. Howdy, what's up? So we're just crossing over Lexington. Wait, is it raining? Oh my gosh, is it raining? Maybe that's why. It's raining. Oops. Yeah, Verizon is down today, but we seem to be okay, which is good. We seem to be okay for right now. But also don't forget to come on in. Hi, Marty. What's up? I think it's raining. I don't like that it's raining. I didn't expect it to rain. But yeah, but we're fine, which is great. Hi, Infinite. Welcome on in. Oops. Here, wait. I have to like fix this lens. Sorry, folks. I gotta fix the lens. Oops. Hold on a minute. Sorry, everybody. Eek! Okay, watch the street for now while I fix the lens on this. There we go. Hope you're all having a great day. Whoa, no. Ali and I might actually be using maybe interviewing a musician tomorrow, which would be kind of fun. I don't think that fixed it. I think that made it worse. Freaking lovely. Hi, Harold. Welcome on in. I don't know why. Is that better? I guess that's kind of better. All right. I think it's good. We're all good. Rampletto, thank you for getting us to a tier 1. Appreciate it. Or thank you for giving the tier 1. We, I think, are at a level 2 hype train, but welcome in, folks. We have the Chrysler coming up. I love the Chrysler. I just don't love it as much as the Empire because I can kind of see the Empire everywhere. Also, please let us know sort of where you're from, what you're doing. Thank you everybody who's been donating and gifting. It helps us out, particularly because Ali is in between contracts. So right now, she is living on a prayer, right? Thank you, Howell. Welcome on in, Cozy. Thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate you. And thank you everybody who's been following and coming on. It's been really fun to get to see you all. Hi, Macho. What's up? All right. So we are coming upon like one of my favorite buildings. Now in the night, it's not going to look as good. because it is dark out, but I like some of the details on it. Particularly, I really love the clock on it. I love the lightning bolt, obviously. Did I call it the Con Edison building? I think it's the GE building. It's like based on electricity, so you get to see some of those details coming up. All right. Thank you for following, everybody. Welcome on in. And also, thank you for getting us through the hype train. I appreciate you. So we can't go inside this building. I have tried multiple times. However, they do have, Sotheby's has like a classroom in here, so I have been inside it. It's actually very, very pretty. So, here. And I love that, like, if you look at the subway, for some of these bigger buildings, they actually adjust the subway to match the building, which is very cool, right? So like if you look, the style of the subway, I don't know why it keeps doing that, is very like deco, right? Look, very, very deco, very pretty. And then it matches the deco size of this building. And there's the hands. I love the, my gosh, why is this not working today? There you go. I love the hands. That's like my favorite part, is the hand clock. This gimbal is not happy. There we go. I'm good, Ali. I figured it out. It's just that it looks really blurry. And also my backpack is really heavy. So, well, hello, Jersey in the house. Yeah. So it looks like we have people from a little bit all over. You're going in April, which is cool. Oh, so they're not gonna let us in. But these are the like vents. Look at how cool the vents are. That's like one of my things about like these big buildings is the vents. I like Lower Manhattan too. We are gonna be seeing a little bit more of Lower Manhattan, just not today. Today we're looking kind of at some of my favorite kind of deco buildings. Also, I love this clock. That's the Benjamin clock. If you didn't know, I have a special love of clocks. Every year around daylight savings time, so when you turn your clocks forward or backwards for the year, or not year, for the season, we like find different clocks. We try to speed run as many clocks as possible. Also, if you are on TikTok, this is our extra phone, so just know usually the picture's a little better. There's a glowing globe across the street. Yeah, probably. Actually, I can't do this. 1 minute, folks. The thing on my backpack broke, so I'm having a really hard time. There we go. Oh, that glowing globe? That's just a Christmas decoration. Thank you, Toaster. Welcome on in. How are you? I do have to say, I like even here, the sign for the subway. Even the sign for the subway, super deco. So from here, we have a couple different options. We can keep going down Lexington. If we keep going down Lexington, we'll make it to Grand Central. And that's a really beautiful building. Otherwise, we can start crossing over to Park. So if you can put Grand Central or Park, that would be great. And also, thank you guys for keeping the hype train alive. I appreciate it. I'm not sure where it ended, but I'm sure it ended. So thank you so much for supporting the stream. Thank you. And so if we go Park is to our right. Nilo! Oh my God, Nilo, did you hear my voice? Nilo! It's gone. They took me off one of my medications, and we are learning that I am allergic to histamines. Surprise, surprise, like super, super sensitive to it. And that's maybe why my voice is out. But guys, if you didn't know, Nilo is amazing. He helps to run some of the creator programs, and he's super sweet. So if you see him at, whoa, is this the Waldorf Astoria? Oh, this is it. That's the Waldorf Astoria. I love it. Oh, it's at a level 2. Thank you for getting us to a level 2 hype train. Also, we are coming up on, let's see, are you the Waldorf Astoria, or did I just make you the Waldorf Astoria in my head? Yes! Oh, I would know the lighting of the Waldorf Astoria anywhere somehow. Somehow I would. If you have a favorite hotel, let me know. Not that I can visit it or even stay in it, but I love the Waldorf Astoria because It's just this is such a timeless hotel. It also has like a very expensive clock in here that we will try to find again. But I don't actually know where it is right now, and we're gonna try to find it with Ali. So the St. Regis, I love the St. Regis too. It has almost like this little, like outside of it, there is a phenomenal, and I mean phenomenal, little, it looks like a tiny little, I don't know how you would say it. It looks like a Doctor Who thing. And that is where they get to stay so they're not too cold. Are you okay? Okay. Oh, he's okay. Good. Yeah, it's staggeringly expensive. Oh my gosh, thank you, Kat. And also thank you, Pixel, for the tier 1 sub. Thank you. It had a massive renovation, the Waldorf Astoria. Also, I love the Waldorf Astoria because it's kind of petty. Do we want to hear about why the Waldorf Astoria is super petty? I know that I'm glowing. I understand. I understand that I'm like, yes, this building is super petty, and here's why it's important, and here's why you want to know about it. So apparently there was a woman who was like, my exclusive address, I'm better than everybody else. And somebody else owned the land, and then they built a hotel on it. And a hotel, if you have the money, you can stay there. You don't really have to be wealthy. You don't have to be from the upper echelon. So not only did he block your view with a big giant building, he also made her address not exclusive anymore. She lived right next door. Isn't it freaking amazing? If you are mean and petty, developers are gonna get you. I mean, developers can be really petty too, so keep that in mind. But you know what? We always go down Park. Maybe what we'll do is we'll go down to Grand Central. Also, this is the Steam Stack. I love the Steam Stacks, but if you ever are in New York City and like a manhole near a Steam Stack or in general starts to kind of wobble, if it's kind of making like a seesaw, like back and forth, like the plate is dancing, you need to run, okay? Hi, Constitutional. Hello. Welcome on in, folks. You know, I think also sometimes good people have bad things happen to them too. And that's not really karmic payback. That's just something happened in your family's history, or you made a mistake and now you're paying for it. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Daily. I appreciate it. For a while in Boston, there was basically one guy living in the financial district. He rented out a floor for basically no one else stayed there, which is why it's a creepy Really? Do they rattle a lot? No. So the reason that I talk about the rattling is if a manhole is rattling, usually it means there's pressure underneath. If you think of like how like a pressure cooker can sometimes like kind of move, if it's doing that, then it means the steam is not being released and it could kaboom. So keep that in mind. Hello, Daniel. Welcome on in. Is this another Whole Foods? Oh, no. No. This is Olenstein. I've never actually had their pastries, but it looks so good. Thank you, Tonester. Thank you for those. I really appreciate it. I just know that when they do, it's bad. You know? And also, thank you for sharing, tapping, being there. I have to admit, I love this building. I love this building that didn't need to be built. It really didn't need to be built. It was a fine building before, and they were just like, no, we have lots of money. We have lots and lots and lots of money, so we're gonna build this amazingly expensive building anyway. And on top of it, we're gonna kind of make it look weird because, you know, like this building right here, you know, it says wealth and ostentatiousness when you have a oil painting of the building itself in the building, in the lobby. You know, just saying, like, it also is like a very expensive gym and people thought they were gonna get the gym for free and they did not. So, thank you, Tara, for the heart knee. Yeah, the last steam explosion, at least that we've heard of, took out like an entire building, so, yeah, no. Oh, man. That's kind of cute. I like that little painting there. I know, right? If you pay that much, you should get the gym.
Right. Exactly.
I just say I also really like these buildings. I don't know that much about them, to be very honest. Wait, which word? Ostentatious?
If we are.
See, I'm not even sure I know the exact definition of ostentatious. What I do know is I know the vibe of it and the feel of it, which is like over the top and kind of obnoxious. Ali calls me lexicon sometimes. Originally, when I was like thinking about streaming, I originally was gonna be lexicon, but like because like that's her nickname for me too. But so many people have the same idea, you know, because it's like a pun and everything. Also, if you ostentatious like Austin, Texas, no, don't say that. The people in Austin are good people, I think. I've never been there, but I have met people from Austin and they seem great. I didn't realize there was this much construction around Grand Central. Also, if you are new, we are going to have a special stream tomorrow. It's National Bagel Day. There's also a special musical performance that I don't know. We haven't gotten exact stuff about if we can stream it or not. If we can't stream it, we will be posting short content. We'll be posting it in our stories and our shorts and things. But if we can't stream it, we are going to try to stream it as well. I'm super excited about it. So, you know, it may be something like a hamster wheel. Not rave hamster, but there is kind of a hamster wheel involved. So, just to give you a little taste. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Kevin. What's up? And yeah, I love the Chrysler building. Sorry that it's a little bit, the lenses are a little bit weird today. I'm gonna see if potentially it's scratched by mistake. Pretentious and vulgar display, especially with wealth and luxury. Yes, that's what it is. Happy Wednesday, by the way. You are halfway through the week. It may not seem like a lot to you, but getting halfway through the week is its own special sort of victory. So if you need to hear it, remember, just getting through the day is sometimes good enough. And thank you, Derp, for coming on, and I appreciate you. This is New York City. It is actually pretty warm today. I think it's probably like high 40s at this point. It was apparently in the 50s earlier today. So, no one cares? Hey, that's okay. I care. Thank you for the 2026s. Welcome on in. I know, there's been so much scaffolding. So there was actually a building that has had so much scaffolding on it forever. They literally took down the scaffolding. I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. And then they put the scaffolding right back up. Right back up. Hi, Gingerbread. How are you? What's up, my beauty? We are 61 degrees here in Northern California. Nice. Also, if you didn't know, here, we're gonna try to go to the corner so we can go around. So these are all different art pieces that are done by FIT, I believe, or the School of Visual Arts. What does it say? So the School of Visual Arts every year does a collection of like dresses, and you get like different themes. So like this one, for example, is surrealism. It actually kind of reminds me of Echo. If you haven't seen Echo Downtown, it's by Templin. They do an amazing job at Templin. I love everything. What is the fish? Oh, arts and crafts. That's kind of cool, actually. I have to say, I really like the arts and crafts one with all the lures. Nice. The only ice here is in Bryant Park, where they are figure skating. Wow. Okay, that's actually really neat. How did they do that? Did they just buy the leather? Maybe they bought the leather. I thought they maybe printed it. But wait, how did they do this? Oh, brutalism. Oh man, oops. Guys, the gimbal is not having fun today. So brutalism is represented by this. I wonder if they made it out of concrete. It looks like they might have actually made it out of concrete, because look at, they put the trowel in the shoe. That's cool. That's so neat. And then pop art, of course. I feel like sometimes pop art is like pop art is a cop out. You know what I mean? But okay. I think I can't decide which is my favorite. I really like the lamp. Okay, these are actually very neat. I'm gonna have to come back and get better videos of this. Thank you, Felix, for the 2026. I love this because it looks, if I go back further. So they did ancient Greece, but they kind of made it also look like the subway colors, which is kind of wild to me. And I don't really know what this is supposed to be. Maybe political art. I just like that they took apart all the police barricades and stuff. Like, this is very well done. You know? Oh my gosh, which type of column is it? I don't remember. Corinthian column is the only one that I'm able to come up with right now, but I am not sure what type of column that is. If you know, please let me know. Please let me know. Oh wait, we were gonna go down to Grand Central at night. Yeah. Here we go. Column pull us up, but people can look it up. Hi, Samson. I know I love art too. I know that we don't always like kind of highlight the art and the architecture, but it is a big part of like what we like and who we are, so. The other half is busy doing some other stuff today. B&H? No, so B&H is further away. B&H is on 34th Street. We are on Lexington. Also, B&H is more of on the west side. We are currently on the east side. We're taking a brief stop for all of our nerds here. This is our lovely Midtown Comics. Midtown Comics is a great comic book store. There are a lot of other ones like Forbidden Planet or whatnot, but Midtown has a bunch of different outlets, also in like Queens and stuff. So if you're looking for a specific like comic book or whatnot, highly suggest that. Yep. Alrighty. Thank you for the heart, Missy. Welcome on in. Stair, not stairs. Oh, wait, what are you talking about stairs for? Off we go into the wild blue yonder, flying high and into the sun. Ooh, okay, wait, what makes an Italian hot chocolate different than like a French one? If you have had this hot chocolate, can you please let me know? And also thank you for everybody who's been sharing, tapping the screen, gifting. It all helps us out greatly. So thank you. Also, look at how pretty this would be. I don't know if I'd like the taste of it, but look at how pretty for Valentine's Day. Yes. Wait, so an Italian hot chocolate is thicker maybe? Or has coffee in it? Maybe it has coffee in it. But wouldn't that just be like a mocha? Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. We are heading down Lexington Avenue. I hardly ever go down Lexington. I usually like cross over and go down 5th. I guess 5th is a little bit prettier. Thank you, Townster. Appreciate you coming on in. There's a short power outage. Yeah, I feel like a lot is going on tech-wise. Like, for example, I guess Verizon has an outage today. So, what exactly that means, I don't really know. Oh, look at that. Look at how pretty that ceiling is. Wow. It almost looks like kind of like a mosque, I guess. Yeah, the city is alive. There's definitely a little bit of a winter rumble. I have to say, what I really love, hello Dur, welcome on in. What I love about Grand Central is just how beautiful it is. I truly wish that Penn Station hadn't become Madison Square Garden. Though supposedly Madison Square Garden will go away soon, and at that point folks, they're gonna put something prettier there. Supposedly. Also, I think tomorrow Ali and I are gonna try to stream earlier. I don't know if it'll be on all the platforms or just on TikTok, but we are gonna try to get a bagel earlier. Yes, I know I say bagel weird. I'm originally from the Midwest. It's where my accent comes out the most. Bag and all of those. Hi, Toaster, thank you for the hearties. Hello, Mary, welcome on in. If you all are new, don't forget to tap the screen. Appreciate you coming on in. Sharing, tapping. Ooh. I wish we could go down in the subway sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. There's something really nice about seeing people go up and down stairs. Not that I like going up and down stairs, but yeah, no. We have a tie vote on call-ups? Really? The lease is up on Madison Square Garden, and they're going to be doing a bunch of work there. Also, if you care about Port Authority, some of you will, some of you won't. Port Authority is going to go through a massive overhaul. The construction is going to go all the way from where it is on 8th, maybe even before. I think I have to ask Ali, to the water. So it's going to completely change 42nd on the west side, which is wild. Also, if you went to see The Robot for the Netflix event, apparently it was broke, so. Oh, come on in. Hi, Lana. Hi, Ani. How is everybody today? If you didn't know, Cipriani's, it's across the way. It's a very expensive restaurant. It kind of is where like everyone does their like big events in the city. I've gone to an event twice there, but I prefer like some of the university clubs and stuff. Now that makes me sound very fancy. I did not pay for those tickets, just so you know. It's unstable maybe. For 1 minute, folks. Maybe we have to adjust the filter. Sorry, everybody. Uh-oh, no, go back. Sorry, folks. Hello. He tried to get on screen. No, I'm not on the hotspot, Allison, because I have the hotspot phone. It can't be on the hotspot at the same time, unfortunately. Let me try to be on the hotspot, I guess. Ali is saying we need to be on the hotspot, so. Oh, that's because it's on the Hyatt Wi-Fi. It's trying to connect to the hotel. Is it better now? Is it better now? It should be better now. Yeah, visible is not down. I think maybe they fixed it out. Wow, that's cool. I like that mural. Hi, Justin. Welcome on in. I was like, where is the music coming from? Is it coming from a car or a person? Thank you for coming to 149 fan in the fan club. How are you? How you be? It's still not working? But she has some pipes. Oh, hey! I'm glad they said hi. Never mind, that was a motorcycle. Don't mind me getting scared for no reason. What the heck? Oh my god. Oh man. Look at that. Okay, wait, we'll go back so we can see it a little bit better, but what in the like Phantom of the Opera happened here? Like, what? Has this been this way? Like, was this way yesterday? Did a demon come out and like burn it? Like, what the heck? It is kind of beautiful, I will say. Well, I was wondering where the smell of burning plastic was coming from. I think we found it. Oh, you guys went down the same route yesterday? Oh no. Here, wait, we're gonna turn this down because it's having a little bit of an issue. Did we literally choose the same route as Ali? Oops. Oopsie. Isn't it beautiful? So honestly, who can blame me for this view? Look at this view. It's perfect. I mean, not. I was gonna say unless you do this view, but really, no. We're talking about this view. This view is more perfect. Thank you for the heart. You're welcome on in. I know it kind of is a Dorian Gray moment. Though I'm wondering, like, hey! I love it when people do fun things on the camera. Oh, look at that is actually very pretty. With that big, beautiful kind of building behind it. Yeah! I mean, especially with the, like, cart, it's truly iconic. Iconic is super chic. I think that's how that song goes. Hi, Addie, welcome on in. How is everybody? And also, thank you for coming on in. Why is there a big... Are they gonna add a bike station there? They might add a... Are they adding a bike station? Is that why they have the link thing up? Maybe. Ah, it's not that cold out. It's not that cold. Brick means it's really cold. But it's like not that cold today. It's not that cold. Yes, exactly, Melby. Oops. 3 nights at the stream tonight? Yes. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. I'm a sheep. You guys don't know why I'm singing that, but I have a sheep sweater on. Beep, beep. I'm a sheep. I said beep, beep. How long have you lived in NYC? So we don't give people an exact time, but we have been here since the pandemic. But yeah, see, look, I have a sheep sweater on. I don't know if you guys can actually see this sheep sweater or not. Cause Nomad, thank you for coming on in. Yeah, and it took me forever to find a second one, and Ali has still never worn it. Greetings, welcome on in from Argentina. Yeah, I do bundle up well, but I am boiling. I am so boiling. Like, I'm playing solo tonight. Tomorrow, Ali and I should be on in the morning if you're a morning person. And also, thank you everybody who's been following. I appreciate you coming on in. Can you shut the door? Oh. I'm allergic to wool, I will say. So I'm really glad that the sheep sweater, unironically, the sheep sweater is not made with wool, thankfully, because otherwise I couldn't wear it. One of my favorite moments when I lived in France was I got to hug. I literally hugged a little lamb, and I put my whole face on it. I like cuddled it in my arms. I was so thrilled. Like, oops, what the frick? That was not cool of him. But I completely cuddled this little lamb. Ugh. And then on the subway home, my whole face like started to turn bright red. My hands are bright red. It was not good. So I forgot. Lambs, folks, lambs provide the wool. Therefore, their fluffiness, their wonderfulness is wool. Can't. Poppy's Playtime is coming out February 18th. I don't think I've ever played one of them. Yes, actually, Ali loves lamb chop. We got one for our cats to play with. I feel like even if people don't remember like lamb chop in like the show, I feel like lamb chop is still a really popular toy for pets, right? Wait, on the metro? No, we're not on the metro. We are walking. Allie's doing good. If you've missed Allison, she has been streaming, like she streamed yesterday and whatnot, so don't worry about that. Hi, best friend. Welcome on in. It's currently 41. Nice. I really want snow. 50s is not good for snow. It's good for rain. Also, every time I see this, folks, I think of Loki, like from Marvel, you know? La la Lexi had a little lamb. Her skin was, yeah, it was very red, and it was really red. Like, my hands are on fire. When I hugged the lamb, my whole face, my whole arms, everything was like bright red. So we have learned very much the hard way. Very much the hard way that Lexi cannot have wool. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Also, if you are on TikTok, usually the picture is a little bit clearer. I'm on a backup phone right now because Verizon is down. So we could not use Verizon. But for some reason, Visible is on, which is very weird. Toadster, thank you for the cats. Okay, so we have options, folks. Do we want to go up? Do we want to go across? Do we want to go down? Actually, isn't that thing down? Rain starts at 7:40. Maybe it'll just have to be a very short stream. Yeah, Verizon, well, I don't know if it's down everywhere, but our Verizon line has not come back on board. So, which is wild to me. Best friend, thank you, thank you. Like, I don't know if I turn it, when I turn this phone around, if I'm cutting my head off, or if you can actually see me, but allergies are my favorite heat source. Oh, so Ali and I right now are working with, I kid you not, our general doctor, an ENT, a GI, a neurologist, an allergist, a dermatologist. Essentially, the only thing we're not working with that we probably need to work with is an immunologist. Is it immunologist or immunologist? For like immune system. Because they think that we have potentially an immune issue. So that's fun. Oh, best friend, thank you for the 2026s. Welcome on in. Allie isn't here today, but if you come in the morning, Allie and I, are gonna try to be on tomorrow morning, I think. I have to talk to her about that. She won't be on for all of it, and I won't be on for all of it. Yeah, but is it immunologist or immunologist? Like, how do you pronounce it? It's the $12 million twin show. Wait, are you gonna pay me $12 million? Because that would be kind of fun. Also, right now we're going past Bryant Park. We're gonna say hi to our lovely lions. Best friend, thank you for that corgi. Thank you. I love this building. Though, you know how Grand Central had to be cleaned? So there are paintings and ceilings and things in the Bryant Park Library. Evergreen Architecture did the restoration of the Bryant Park Library, and it was so bad, the ceilings, that they painted over these like amazing, super famous paintings in white. And then they now have the cloud ceiling back because they had to find an artist to repaint them. So is it Patience and Fortitude? Oh man, now I can't remember their names. Melby, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Yes, I missed them with wreaths around their neck this year. I know we went past it, but I definitely don't remember seeing it this year. Also, it is the 100th, or it has been the 100th anniversary for a while of this library. It is so beautiful. They have, well, I don't know if they did this year, but they have had in the past their library gala here. I've never been invited, but I would love to go. Like, absolutely love to go. Also, you don't know Melby. Melby is a, like, TikToker. He's a mod. Check him out. We met him, and he was really nice. I mean, we kind of knew him anyway, but, like, before, from streams, but. Also, if you're like, where are the books? Where are the books for this library? Guess what? The books are not going to be where you think they are, right? Because you would think the books will all be inside this building. And sort of they are. They're actually underneath the grass at Bryant Park. You have to order them. They come to you. You can't leave with them. If you want to actually take a book home, it's across the street. So there's the lending library, which is over here. It has roof access, which is really cool. Those books are in prison, okay? They get to be visited, but you are not taking them home, okay? No adopting even for a short time of those books. Those books are fancy. Right there with the red, that's where you're like run-of-the-mill, I can take you home books are, okay? Hi, Abnya, welcome on in. It is really pretty. I think so. Ali and I are kind of restructuring streams a little bit. We're doing our walking tours mostly in the morning. And then we're going to be adding in specific days. So we'll let you know that. I'm creating like an architecture series so that we have them consistently. Because I feel like what happens, at least on my end, is I get really interested in showing you the architecture again, and then you only see architecture for a while, and then you only see art stuff, and then you only see parades and stuff. So the goal is to kind of like sprinkle them out more consistently, if that makes sense. My name's Lexi, welcome on in. Ali is the other child. Child is the wrong way of putting it. Ali's the other twin. Ali's the other twin. But yeah, thank you for following. Oops. I finally figured out why it's not working. So thank you for following. Thank you for coming on in. If you're looking for a place that has like a really good apple tart, you're gonna find it on your left. That is called Heritage Bakery. It used to be a really amazing bakery called Maison Kaiser. They made a galette de roi, which was a kind of like an almond tart. Oh, it was fantastic. Maison Kaiser is not the same as Heritage Bakery. Heritage Bakery is okay for the galette de roi, but it's not as good. Here, wait, I'll show you what it is. Also, I never realized this building is like all steps. That is so neat. I love how you can kind of see the different colors like a checkerboard. But yeah, so there's Heritage Bakery. I really like their apple tart. They have really good baguettes. Like, their baguettes are top notch. Oh, thank you. I think someone gave a Galaxy. Best friend. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Also, I learned today that a piece of artwork that I got, I literally went to a random art gallery and I got a piece of artwork. The artist is now famous. Yeah. So I don't know if my little piece of artwork is actually worth anything, but have you seen the teddy bears? There are these teddy bears that have like little placards, like as if it were like a mugshot. I got one, a tiny one, in a bag. Like it was like a tiny little painting in a bag, and I got it at an art gallery when I came here to New York. And I always thought it was really cool. I still have it. They're apparently very famous now. They're very, very, very famous. And I don't know if that piece of artwork is actually worth anything because it was like super small. A lot of people were not taking it. Like a lot of people did not take it from the artist. A lot of people threw them out. So I'm thinking that potentially it would be worth something because like a lot of people would have thrown it out. But I really like it. Wow, that's kind of pretty. That'd be nice for a wedding or a romantic thing. Thank you, Tonester, for the cats. I appreciate it. Hola, hello. I've never eaten here. I think it would be really pretty though, especially with all the lanterns. Uh-oh. Hello. How are you? I don't know how to get off of this alley. Shoot. Uh-oh. Let me see. Pause live. I don't know how to leave this when this happens. Hello, I unfortunately can't hear you. So I don't know. Hi, what's your name?
Johnny BBB says hi. Which is better, YouTube or TikTok to watch this channel?
For me? Oh, I don't know if I want to do a match, but I actually don't know how. Oh, shoot. Hi. Hello, how are you? I accidentally did a match. I don't know how to stop them from going, but hello. How are you? I don't really know what happens. I don't know how to stop the match, unfortunately. Oops. See, YouTube, I made a mistake. I don't know how to do it. Hi. But, welcome to New York. What language do you speak? Oh yeah, don't forget to follow. Following is free, it helps us out. I appreciate it. I don't know how to do matches. I also don't know how to leave once I accidentally invite somebody. So, yeah, hi Doodle. Yes, tap the screen, say hi. I mean, this is hysterical in a bad way. I've done this multiple times and I don't know how to not do them.
Babel says welcome to New York. Welcome to New York.
Yes, welcome to New York. New York, New York, what a wonderful town. Doo-doo-doo. Hi Nadine, hello. How are you? I'm gonna set this down so we can maybe address this a little bit. Hopefully you're all having a great evening. I hope you're having a great evening too, sir. I appreciate you coming on it. Oh no. Hello. I don't know. Greg, I don't usually. I'm trying to put this down so that I can try to arrange this. Ay, ay, ay. We're at Bryant Park, by the way. So, I'm not sure where you are in the world, but let us know where you're at, if you are. Uh-oh. How do I leave? No follows? No, follow. Follow, it's free. Don't. Just follow, it's free. It helps us all out. You know, there are so many creators on TikTok that are great. There are so many that are great here on other platforms too. Whoa! They took down the huts. Hello. Thank you, best friend. Thank you, Nancy. Hi, how are you? Well, we did our best. Wow, battles are really long on TikTok, I've learned they're very long. I don't know about that. Alright, guys.
Cat Babble says soon it will be yoga in the park again.
Yes, that's true. Allie, we only have like a minute left, that's why. But also, like, look, you can see there's ice skating. Oh, thank you, Nadine. That was super cute.
New York.
Yes, we're in New York. New York, New York, what a wonderful town. Do 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 do. Oh, now you can finally see the carousel. I don't know. If you have a favorite carousel animal, let me know.
Will says feels like a small amusement park.
It is, yeah. Yes. Lexi.
DinomiteTwins says Triceratops.
Yes. This is Bryant Park, yeah. Yeah, don't forget to...
DinomiteTwins says because Macy's has a Triceratops of their carousel.
I like the cat.
Extremely Subtle says love the carousel. So beautiful.
Hi, Greg. Make it work? Yes, we'll follow. We'll do it. We have about...
T_ says well the carousel looked fun.
Oh. Yeah, don't forget to follow all the creators. I don't know how to leave. Help. Decline. Okay, we are leaving. We are trying to figure out how to leave, folks. All right, here, how do I end this? Leave. Yes, disconnect. Ah, I figured it out. I figured it out. Ah, I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Not really, but there's a button. There's a button. Obviously there's a button, but we just figured out where the button is. Oh, we saved it. We saved it. Ah, yes, I know it seems really dumb. I know it seems really like everyone should know this. Can we please put some chat, some claps, some, oh my God, Lexi's a genius. And you can say it in an ironic way. I know if it was Ali, she'd be like, you know, Lexi's a genius, but I'm a genius. We figured it out. I blame Verizon. I swear I did not click it. I did not click it. I promise I didn't click it. Yeah, that Lexi, what a smarty. So, if it ever gets really cold, Ali and I always rush to this. I love this fountain. It is super beautiful. There we go. And I love how in the winter it freezes over. Oh, the cheese wheel, look at it. The cheese wheel is one of like the last things that people have. Look at it. It actually smells really good, I'm not gonna lie. Look at him go. Cheese wheel. Cheese wheel, cheese wheel. Yeah, so this fountain has appeared a lot in a lot of different movies. I can't tell you which one. It's on in Netflix. I think it's something in Dash. No, so they're not heated. We are gonna be doing a stream soon. I don't know how soon it is. I was looking up a bunch of different things, but we'll be kind of following and trying to go to a bunch of different fountains in New York City, which will be kind of fun too. Because they're all very different and they all have different histories. It's part of why I like the clock streams, because you like take something that you go past every day and you're like, oh, that's like so whatever. But then when you learn the history, it's pretty cool. Thank you for following, everybody. Sorry that happened. Wow. Look at how red that is. Oh, you can't see it, TikTok. Oops. Well, does anyone know if something is happening in Times Square? I also finally learned how to like look at like Earth Cam and all of that. I heard that cheese with pasta meals started with substandard cheese runs. Yeah, so Cat Pebble. Yes, one guy essentially saved his town because they had a bunch of cheese wheels that they could not like sell because the cheese wheel had to be perfect. And so that way it just became a performance thing. They were able to sell all of it. Keeping it real, we're in grayscale. I mean, oh my gosh, did you know that Delta does a yearly wrap? Like, you know, they have Spotify Wrapped. They have like all of these like different, like, you watched this creator for so long on different platforms and stuff. Delta also has a Wrapped. So like they'll tell you you've flown this many hours and you've done this many sunsets or suns. Hi, how are you?
What's your name?
My name's Lexi.
Lexi?
Yeah, DinomiteTwins on apps. Nice to meet you. But it'll be like, you flew in this percentage of the alphabet, which is kind of fun too. So I don't know, I always thought that was kind of interesting. Also, you know what I also find really interesting? The fact that a lot of the hot dog cart people, they don't have like a little car. They actually have to like literally walk it. And you think that job is not difficult. Yes, it is. An interesting rap and one that is creepy. I mean, maybe. The one thing that I did like, it was like, you've flown in this percentage of the alphabet. Or like, it was really interesting, like one of my friends she like only flies first class. I know, not my life. Not my life. I definitely am flying many other versions of airline tickets other than first class, but she only does like first class or business class, I guess. And so she was like, they were like, you've only flown in the first part of the alphabet, which is really kind of funny. But like for me, it was like, I don't know. They said something like you've flown in, like it was like a percentage. I've been flown in a Z seat or something, but I have flown at like the very last seat of a plane, you know. I don't think I've eaten on a Delta plane. I think I have once eaten on a Lufthansa plane, but it was technically a Delta flight. I don't know if that's possible. Fly Delta, not Alpha. I mean, she must have big butts. Well, I think it's because, here's the deal. I think she flies a lot for work. So I think her company sends her a lot. And because she gets sent and her company has like a specific deal with Delta, I think she's like whatever the like massive, like who are the best people on Delta? Is that like platinum? So like if anybody is gonna be upgraded, it's gonna be her kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? I think I've only flown JetBlue a couple of times. I've flown Spirit once. I took a Spirit flight from Rome to Paris. That was good enough. I don't think I'll Unless I'm paid to fly Spirit, or unless it's like really the best time or something, or I'm only going there for a short time. I don't think I need luggage. Do you know what I mean? Oh, that was Reiner, so I don't think we've ever flown Spirit. I think once you add on your bag, once you add on like the seat, once you add everything on, it's like just as expensive, you know? And like, I think like they have very weird rules. I don't know, can you take a pet on Spirit? I kind of don't think you can, right? Am I wrong? I've got to be wrong. Whoa, please don't back up. There are people there. Guys, don't go behind a car that's backing up. I know that seems like a very, wow, look at those shoes. I love your shoes, they're really cool. Wow, I would wear those shoes. Look at those shoes. Ah. I've heard good things about, well, Arab Emirates supposedly has amazing flights, but I don't really have like something where I would need to like go there. You can take your pet on Spirit. Okay, cool. Actually, I'm gonna go this way. I love how this looks like just like a little picture. Yay! Ooh, that was a screech. How long have we been live, by the way? I feel like not very long. Like an hour or two, tops. We are going to decline. 1 hour. Should we go into the subway? Wait, I don't have a way to pay for a subway ticket. I came back from NYC last week. What did you do? What did you do in NYC? My neck is killing me. You know what I haven't seen? I haven't seen as many pedicabs. I mean, I guess there's less tourists, so maybe it doesn't make sense for them to like be there. Right? But like, I don't think I've seen pedicabs in a while. Declined. I have always wondered what it would be like to like just set up like a little camera here and then just like watch people bike past. I feel like that would kind of be interesting in its own way. Thank you for following. Welcome on in. As a reminder, I think we'll be live earlier in the morning tomorrow, which will be kind of nice. Yeah, look at all these people taking photos, getting the best shot. I do have to say, I've learned a lot about taking photos by watching people in Times Square. Oh, it's like really not doing well today. Well, guys, if it's not doing well on your end, just know, by the way, that tomorrow will be a different phone. So it should be a little bit better. You know what I can't wait for, by the way? So Pokemon is coming out, not Pokemon, Pokemon came out almost 30 years ago, and I cannot wait. No, but it's blurry. It's blurry wins, that's what I mean. So Greg, I know that there's an outage. Our Verizon line is still not up. But we are on a different line, so that's helpful. Yes, so I have heard rumor has it, that they're gonna have a Pokemon McDonald's meal. I am so hoping for that. I know that they are launching Pokemon Lego kits, and that they actually, I think, are gonna have pre-orders. If not, if they aren't already open, then they should be open later in January. But like, like, I think like Pokemon is such an amazing kind of fandom, I guess. Because look, if you want to talk to anyone, yes, if you want to talk to anyone, if you feel that you need to have a networking question, a question based on Pokemon will do you really well. And here's why I say that. You can like if you're really thinking about like, I need to connect with people, one, there's a lot of people that like Pokemon, right? But also like, if you want to talk to engineers, you could be like, hey, do you think that Pokemon like could actually power machinery? Like, do you think that a Pikachu could run a laptop, for example? Or you could be like, what's your favorite? And then say, hey, this is my favorite Pokemon, right? But you could also be like, have you seen the Pokemon train and talk to interior designers? Like, you could do anything, you know? Hi, Ashley, welcome on in. How are you all? The fandom is usually split with artist gamers who either shiny, I like shiny. The ethics of children being sent out of their parents' homes to go capture Pokemon, right? Unpaid, by the way. At least I think they're unpaid. Are they paid to travel the world capturing Pokemon? Does everyone have to travel the world capturing Pokemon? Like, that's the other thing too. For the big set, I tried shiny hunting to find one of my favorite friends. Took me like over 1,000 eggs. Oh no. Uh-oh. I think we have lost connection. I think it's all the scaffolding. It is kind of cute to have, not cute, but like atmospheric to have all of the scaffolding. What is your favorite Pokemon, by the way? What is the favorite Pokemon? I love Pikachu because like chonky Pikachu is like always going to be kind of great, you know? I also really like, I like Eevee because it is so many evolutions. You can be anything. Though there are some new age ones that I really like. Oh, I can't remember any of their names right now, but I love the light bulb. There's that like kind of like floating light bulb that I think is really, really great. And there's a Pokemon that can become a Pokedex. That feels a little weird to me. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't like Mr. Mime. He kind of creeps me out. If you have a Pokemon that you like, I'd really love to know. Oh, they have a soda dispenser up there. I don't know why that was important for me to share with you, but they do. Jinx is creepy. I like Jigglypuff, but she has anger issues. She has definite anger issues. Thank you everybody for coming on in. Thank you for following, sharing, tapping the screen, doing all of that. Sorry folks, I gotta change hands because my arms hurt. Here we go. Voila. Also, if you need to like just find a place to sit, like if it's really hot out, if it's really cold out, the place to like find to actually sit would be the Westin. The Westin has like if you go up the escalators right here, they have all these different tables. I think technically you're supposed to have a room there, but you don't have to. And if you are Pokemon hunting, there's like a bunch of Pokestops right around here. And like, you could easily just sit and catch Pokemon all day. Thank you for following. Welcome on in. You're my little soda pop. I'm gonna go up and we can see if Sugar Factory has their decorations up for Valentine's Day. In terms of their food, I'm not like a big sugar person, like, because it is very, very sweet. However, they have like really nice decorations. So we're gonna see. Thank you for the follow, Natya. Thank you. Hi, Snoopy. What's up? How you be? Hopefully, is it just New York that's affected by the Verizon outage? Or are there lots of people that are affected by the Verizon outage? Let's see. I don't know if they'll have the decorations up yet. I feel like it might be a little bit early. Also, they don't let you film inside here, but it is a really cool shop. It's called Toys, Anime, Luggage, but they will not let you film on the inside. I had no idea about the outage actually. Oh, look, they kind of have it up. It doesn't look as colorful as last year. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll have to check that out. Oh, so it's affected more than a few places. Today, what day is today? Today is Wednesday. See, here's the thing. I don't think that the Sugar Factory decorations are done yet. I think they have their, like, basics. Oh, man, this is, like, really not great. Wow, look at that fire truck. I will say one of the cool things about all the different fire departments we have here in New York City is that they all have like different like logos and nicknames and things. And there's one, I think it's the one that's further up there. They have like a Batman on their fire truck. We cannot hitch a ride, but if you do like fire trucks, Ali and I were at a fire truck fest in Wisconsin in October, and we do have the VOD up of that. So if you want to see us actually get inside a fire truck, that would be the place to do that. Thank you, Reed, for the follow. Welcome on in. Thank you for tapping, sharing, doing all that things. Really appreciate it. Meanwhile, now I'm like, oh, does anybody like have a favorite snack? I don't know. I think I'm starting to get really hungry. So I'm trying to figure out, what is your favorite snack? Are you trying to be healthier for the new year? If not, totally fair, totally fine. Appreciate you. Peanut M&Ms. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm glad you love being able to come in, see New York City while sitting on your couch. I kind of like it too. Oh my God, are those all sinks? Are they renovating the whole thing? Look, those are all sinks. So if you want a sink, I mean, I don't know what condition they're in, but if you want a sink, 8th and 45th has an entire dumpster worth of sinks. Now, are they kind of just like thrown in there? Probably. Have those sinks seen some things? Yes. But if you need a sink, they have it. Oh, you've been coming for the first time in a few days? Excellent. Can you come to Colorado where you have your broken sink? Probably not. I also don't know how much the shipping would be. Who knows if they'll still be there? Also, if you're wondering what this massive construction is, this is going to be called a building called The Torch. I think it's going in by Xtel. It is supposed to have its own, like, it's supposed to have a massive, and I mean, like, massive amusement park drop inside. It's supposed to have kind of, like, hanging gardens, like the Gardens of Babylon. Also, be very cautious around anything that looks like a, whatever that thing is, a crane. Like, I feel like we don't have a great track record here in New York City. They also do have the faucets attached. Oh my God, he's breaking them up with hammers. Why is he breaking all the sinks? Oh no. Why are you breaking up the sink? The sink is usable. Oh, why? Someone might want to use that one day. Wait, he's breaking up all the sinks. He's got a hammer and he's smashing all the sinks. Why is he doing that? That's so wasteful. That's wasteful. Someone might need to sing. Someone might need to sing. It probably has to do with the fact that it's sticking out over the dumpster. But man, someone might want that thing. Also, if you've noticed, the torch, if you look at the building right there, they actually have built around the facades. So the building is going to be all the way up. Yeah, no one's going to resell that sink on his watch. Uh-oh, I think our phone is going to die. Here, 1 minute, folks. Let's try to plug this in really quick. Uh-oh. Eek! Sorry, folks. There we go. Uh-oh. Well, we tried. Yes, tap the screen. Don't forget to share the live. Welcome on in. Thank you, Melby. Why are you not doing anything? There we go. And thank you for following. Tomorrow we should have a little bit of a better picture, by the way. We're on a backup phone thanks to Verizon. Will it snow this weekend? Well, we can ask the weatherman. I have seen lots of things that say it will not snow. I've seen a lot that said it would. If it snows, I will be very happy. But I want a lot of snow. I love snow. And if we get a lot of snow, we will be sledding, which will be super cool. No snow? Okay, so we've heard it from our resident weatherman. Our resident weatherman says no. We will not have snow. Okay, so we have an option. Do we want to go up? Or do we want to go down? Up is this way. Down is that way. So what way do we want to go? Rude. That's fine. You're on camera 24/7, bud. Also, if you don't want to be on camera, here is something to keep in mind. If you don't want to be on camera, as soon as you talk to the person, that person has every right to film you in New York City. We are a single party consent state. Also, if you are on a public street, you have no expectation of privacy. So please keep that in mind. Also, New York is one of the most photographed and filmed places in the world. So if you really don't want to be here, definitely please make sure that you don't come. And if you are a streamer like me, we will do our best. We'll do our best to make sure that we don't film you. But like, I don't know, man. If you're on the street, I don't know how I can help you. You know what I mean? Thank you for coming on in. We are going down. Get down. Do. Also, oh my gosh, they don't have coats on. What? They don't have coats on. Those people didn't have coats on. Why? Why did they not have coats on? It's not that warm. Like, I understand you're trying to be cool and everything, but oh, no. Ali is getting some other work done. She hurt her shoulder, so she's a little bit, she's just hurting a bit. That's all. Taking a little bit of a break. No? I don't know what that means. Are you trying to say I look like Matilda? Kind of, probably. Matilda is loved. She is magical. She's a bookworm. She's really smart. I'll take it. Take it. Accepted. Look, Matilda is magical. Give me all the magic in the world. Possible 2 inches on January 25th. Well, 2 inches isn't gonna do enough. We missed our opportunity for snow, I feel like. Though they said that late February should have a lot of snow, potentially. Yeah, too cold for no coats. I know, right? I know. We're gonna be going past the Port Authority, by the way. As I mentioned, the Port Authority is going to be going under a big renovation. Oh, she looks lovely. And again, that's the Westin. I've never stayed here, however, the Westin is like, it's got like a great lobby that you can kind of hang out in if you get too cold or whatnot. Well, so I remember images of New York where like people were skiing through Times Square. I don't think you need 16 inches for that to happen. It's very warm for the season, but it's still like only like 45, 47 or something. It is gonna get colder. Yeah, so the Port Authority is going to be going under a renovation that'll be 10 to 15 years. It's gonna stretch all the way from where it is now to the water. It's supposed to help streamline the facilities. Also, like the bus depot where they park the buses on the roof right now is crumbling apparently. So it'll fix all of that. But it is going to be like a 10 to 15 year renovation. I don't know how it's gonna change the West Side, but hopefully for the good. Is it just me, or has it got like very big like Monday energy? What I mean by Monday is it feels kind of like quiet. Hi Barb, hi Morgan, welcome on in everybody. Thank you for those of you that have been tapping the screen, donating, helping out. I appreciate it. Oh, sorry. That's actually kind of pretty if you look across the way. And thank you for following. It's free. It helps us out, so appreciate you. Ooh, it looks like there's gonna be a new sushi restaurant there. I hope it's a lower price sushi restaurant. Probably not though, based on the image. Like, can you imagine your high-end sushi restaurant next to McDonald's? I guess that's New York. I'm from New York. I've been gone for almost a decade, but I remember like back of my hand. I feel like New York is something that you never forget. You never forget the vibes of it. Oh, I love sushi. So Ali and I have been finding that a lot of foods bother us lately. We got taken off of our antihistamines, and so it's just not been great. One of the few things that hasn't kicked off our allergies and whatnot so far has been like salmon sushi, but that's very expensive, so we can't do that all the time, you know. Thank you for the heart me, welcome on in. Oh, well, hopefully you can come back and visit sometime. That's a good thing about New York. New York will always be here. Like, you may not always be here yourself, but you can. Oh, no pizza. Yeah, so we're gonna be like doing stuff in like limited batches. I think we still might have a Roberta's pizza slice now and then, but for now, it was opened in the 1950s, maybe? I would have pegged it for like the 60s, but apparently it's been around for the 50s, so that's kind of cool. But anyway, again, I will definitely be on TikTok in the morning tomorrow. We may be on later in the afternoon as well. Ali and I have a special event that we may be streaming. We may have to stream before and then sort of right into that event, but we will let you know on that front. It'll be like a giant hamster wheel. I'm not kidding, it's gonna be kind of cool. One minute. Sorry, Ali, I can't read your stuff. Oops. Okay, folks. But we will be streaming multiple times tomorrow. I always forget there's like a water scene here. So they have like dolphins. Okay, Allison, but I don't know what that means for me. because we're almost at 90 minutes. So like, what do you want me to do, Ali? I don't know what you mean, Allison. Are you talking about right now? I'm also having trouble because my arms are really hurting and so is my back, Ali. Can you please help me better understand? Sorry, folks. I'm trying to talk to Ali, who's messaging me. Sure. But I don't want to stay on for very much longer, Ali. We'll see. We're going to be doing a little bit of a test, I guess. 1 minute. We're waiting. I'm sorry you're missing your human. Yeah, the bus station will be demolished. It's going to be completely redone. They're going to be redoing the whole thing. It's going to be 10 to 15 years. Let's go. The 80s are back? Whoa. Look at all of these. They're like different images from the 80s. That's really fun. Well, I haven't paused it yet, Ali. Thank you for following. Thank you for coming on in, everybody. No bus but Joyzy. I mean, look. Okay, I have to actually change what is charging. So give me 1 minute, folks. I can't make it work. I think it might be charging now. No, not charging. That's okay. Yeah, look at, they have the Macy's Day Parade there from the 80s too, which is cool. Thank you, Melby, for coming on in. Thank you for following. Okay, look, folks. Here's the thing. I'm going to set you down for 1 minute because I have to try to get this plugged in. There we go. There we go. Voila. But yeah, for those of you wanting the bus station to be demolished, it will be. Trust me. Trust me, it will be demolished. Thank you, Brooke, for that. I appreciate you. And thank you for following. Welcome on in. I love how the New York Times building looks like kind of a giant grate or like a ton of like stacks of newspapers. That's kind of cool, you have to say. No, they will be. They're not going to take out the buses at all. They're just not going to. Hello. So they are going to still have it. My brother to baby girl. Oh, congratulations. Good evening. Let us know what you're up to today. Oops. Hey, dude, can you not follow me? Thank you. Uh-oh. Great. Sorry, guys. I don't feel like stopping because I don't think that was pretty safe. But at the same time, I am having trouble with holding this. I would recommend that you wear layers and something practical, but also kind of fashionable and fun. Okay, I've had enough of this. Okay, guys, we have to set you down. I'm so sorry. There's a problem with this stupid gimbal. Allie, I understand. It's just the gimbal is not working properly. So I did my best. Okay? Alrighty. Yeah, he's gone. I think he was just trying to like be on screen. And I don't think he realized he wasn't really on screen. But you know, sometimes people do some stuff, but like here's the thing, if you're a streamer, like come up, like say wave, do whatever, but like move on. If you start following a streamer, particularly a woman, they're not gonna like it. Oh no, is it starting to rain? I think it's gonna rain.
because if it is.
Ali is currently at home. She is trying to test something on the back end. Oh, come on. Sorry, guys. Bye. We are leaving. Sorry, didn't mean to. Thank you. I said we're leaving and he left, which is nice. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Well, Ali will be back. If you want to see her, she'll be live. Don't worry. She'll be live again tomorrow. That's the good news. It is nice. Hi, Zookeeper. Also, I love the Bronx Zoo. We have not been back to the Bronx Zoo, I think, in a year or so. Love this city so much. Yeah. Allison, very soon if you wait like 1 minute. But then I'm really hurting. My back is really hurting. So, and it should be a little bit better once I get this done with. But yes, have a blessed evening as well wherever you are. Hopefully you are enjoying your evening. You have made it halfway through the week. Getting halfway through the week is all that matters. Sometimes getting out of bed is enough. But what is this used for? What is this random thing used for? Interesting. Also, these hotels, because they're right by Port Authority, I think, tend to be a little bit less expensive, but you can get to everywhere, which is pretty cool. All right, guys. So if you are on TikTok, if we're on TikTok, Ali is gonna try something. Ali, can you tell me what I need to do? Do I just pause it and then I should be able to get to it, Ali? We're gonna be trying to see if we can combine the live feed a little bit. Somebody said it was that the bus station was built in the 50s, but I don't know if they mean this bus station or the one that's further over. Hey, Ali, my backpack really hurts. So if we could like see what we gotta do. Here, I'll pause it. Maybe that's what I have to do. I'll take my backpack off. There we go. I needed to get my backpack off. It's pretty heavy. But we're gonna try to test this. Live ended on this device. Okay. So hopefully it's good. Cat account. I don't know how to actually see the chat anymore. Because you're gonna have to figure out a way to do the chat, Ali. Because I don't have the alt on here. Melby! I don't have the alt account on here, and I have no way of doing it. I don't know the login. Thank you for the tier 2 sub. T for 2 and 2 for T. Me for you and you for me. Ba-da-da-dum. Remember, it is attached to your phone number. So I'm not really sure how to get to it. And I don't remember what email it is. There's an alt account on whatever so that we can see chat. Well, I will try my best. Go back. I don't want to create a new account. Login. Continue with username, maybe? Username. That's how we can do it. We don't need to know it. Thank you all for being along for the ride. Don't have the password. Great. Let's see. Nope. It will not let me proceed due to security reasons. Womp. Okay, I'm gonna set you down. I'm gonna see if I can figure out a way to do this. This was ill-conceived. Well, let's see if we can get into it. Either way, welcome in if you guys can see me, if it is working. That would be great. In the meantime, I think this is actually way too heavy. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you to cups for just a hot second. Sorry. I did not mean to get that excited. I'm sorry. Boba. You are so worth it. You are so worth it. I won't tell you my favorite part. Oh, okay. Why are you not working? Happy New Year! Happy New Year! I thought it wasn't gonna go on. Can we switch back, by the way, to just chatting, Cat Babble? If you're all right. Sal, I have no idea what that is. Oh, Suki! Why would I stop yapping all the way? Look, there's ice in my hair. Why not? I hear the best way to have a good community is to chat. I don't know, I think they blocked them. Sometimes they're, happening over NYC. Look, Allie's happy, beautiful NYC. Oh my God, Alex, you just got me full water. Oh my God, she's so wet. Oh my God. You just flicked all that water on me. I forgot there's Whoa, that was a way to start the stream up again. With a honking car. Whoopsie. Has that always been pink? Or is it just for a thing? Wait, what did you get, Kat? What did you get? Also coming up on our left is Two Rose Pizza. Two Rose has a great pizza. Is it like the best pizza in the universe? No, but it is an amazing, amazing dollar slice. I think this badge is earned from sharing festive clips. Oh yeah. There was one from like sharing on socials. So either way, Three Bros is better. There isn't a Three Bros. It would be kind of bad though if you had like two twins and it was a pizza place. Hi Omni, welcome on in. How are you? Three Amigos. Wait, is there a Three Amigos? Is there a Three Amigos? Oh, it was a movie. Cat! I kind of really want a piece of pizza, but it would be bad for me. So we're trying to be good about that. I wonder how much the bags are that the pizzas go in to keep them nice. I'm waiting for that place in Texas coming to LA. Wait, what do you mean? Is it like got like individual pan pizzas or something? Sorry guys, I'm trying to communicate with the alley. $4, $6, $8 in a box. Ooh, that's cool. Sorry guys, I needed a bit of a break. My back is hurting, so. I live in the West Coast and buy pizzas from table 87 in New York at Whole Foods. Interesting. Ah, okay. Okay guys, sorry that I kept repeating myself about how my back hurts. You can do it, Lexi! Don't drop it!
DD for Lexi!
Yay! Thank you!
No chat
Luigi's
sounds?
are
No,
shiny.
the sound is still on.
Look at Luigi comes in shiny.
That's not Luigi, that's Yoshi, Alexandra. I'm appalled. What is this character's name? What is this character's name, Lexi?
Oh, that's Luigi.
Okay. And what is this one's name?
Why does Mario look like Ninetales?
Because he's a Tanuki.
I don't like it.
He has
I don't
special
like these
powers as a
mashups.
Tanuki.
I also do not like.
Why do people watch streamers that their whole thing is making people upset?
All right, we should be good to go now. There we go. Sorry, folks. Ugh. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down to Hudson Yards. We're gonna wait because I don't trust cars anymore, okay? We're gonna go up to, not up to. Up to is the wrong, up to is the wrong word. I'm gonna go down to Hudson Yards. And we're gonna see if they still have the decorations up. I don't think they will. Also, please don't forget to tap the screen. Say hello. Hi, George and Oliver. What's up? We are trying something new, so it'll be a little bit quirky until now. But hello, welcome on in. If you're new, I'm Lexi. Ali is the other twin. So I appreciate you all coming on in. Thither and yonder, exactly. The one thing I didn't think about Ali is Pip. It probably only takes the center, so they probably can like see only half my face. Correct? We'll see. We'll see. Thank you for being a part of this. I appreciate you coming on in. And also, thank you everybody who donated today. It looks like we are going to have a special stream tomorrow. It should be in kind of the middle of the afternoon. But we had also talked about possibly getting a bagel for bagel day in the morning. So keep a look on Discord and on our socials. We'll try to make sure we're there. Hi, William. Hello, welcome on in. Please don't forget to follow. Off we go into the wild blue. Oh, look at all the trees. All the sad trees. Hi, Mickey Mouse. Welcome on in. Okay, I think... So, Allie, what do you want to do with the test, then? Also, this poor little statue, he continues to get worse and worse. He used to have, like, a hand that was holding something. But then he lost his hand. Now he's lost part of his shoulder. Poor little dude. Poor little dude.
I remember that.
Yeah. Stress relief to lose an arm? No, not at all. Okay, so we are going to go down. We're gonna see if they still have the decorations. It's gonna be probably like a 98% chance they don't have the decorations there, but at least then we'll know. We'll know for sure. We are gonna have a special guest on our stream later today. Not later today. Oh, in about, well, soon, shortly. Hi, Wins. Hi, Wings. Hi, Jacob. Welcome in, everybody. But yeah, it's so nice to get to see some of you new people. Some of our tried and trues, our regulars, coming on in. I've also heard great things about Chai, which is here, or Chi, sorry. And I've been to Tavola, which is also great. So in terms of filming in public, again, remember that New York City and New York in general is a one-party consent state. So when you are a one-party consent state, it means that if you have no expectation of privacy, and even if you do have an expectation of privacy, you actually like can be filmed, right? The line is like, let's say that I am talking, whatever, and you come up and you start talking to me and you make everything about you, then immediately, even if we're in a private setting, I can film you, right? Now, even if you are in a two-party consent state, if you are on the street, you don't have an expectation of privacy. And so you can be filmed. It is the unfortunate truth, but also New York City is one of the most filmed and photographed places in the world. It has been brought up many times, particularly when we talk about Luigi Mangione and all of that. That was like one of the ways they got him, right? So, all is good. Yeah, so we hopefully have a, wait, is this new? Look at how cute that little place is. Now that would be a kind of nice date spot. There is also uptown, if you go down the stairs, there's like a little bar area. It's like Turkish, I think. It is really nice. Oh, you're saying how do I not care? Because I like showing people around and nobody else except for the people online seem to care that I'm streaming, you know? Yeah, I know, right? I love people just like doing their thing, whatever that means for them. So Allie, if you think it's not working as well, do you want me to end this? Also, what are all of these? Don't scan QR codes unless you like, sorry. But like, I'm just kind of like wondering like, what's up? What's up with this poster? Because I've been seeing them all over. Allie, we'll do both, okay? Again, we'll be on live tomorrow. We will put out an announcement just so you guys know. here we go, satellite radio. I don't know why I have that stuck in my head. Looks like content on Washington Square Park, probably. Anyway, if you are on TikTok, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. We are going to end it here for TikTok. We are gonna do a little bit more like housekeeping and like talking to Twitch and YouTube. Thank you for everybody across the board for, you know, letting us try a couple of things out this stream and for being willing to be okay with the Verizon outage. Tomorrow we'll have better footage and we also will have like a really cool special guest. So please keep that in mind. All in all, it's gonna be great. All right? So bye, TikTok. Stacka, I actually love getting snowed in. Because I don't actually get snowed in, I just kind of like walk in the snow, if that makes sense. So. I don't know if it went through, but either way, hopefully it works. I have never done, I've never been able to do a lookalike contest. I would probably have to do, probably like a lookalike contest for like a young Winona Ryder, and not even that really, or Matilda. I love snow, mainly the aesthetic of it, yeah, but also like I loved snow tubing. I thought that was really fun. We're gonna go. Ayo, you say day-o, daylight come on, da 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 da. I wonder, Ellie, I wonder what happens with all the apartment buildings. Because how are they gonna get from one side of, are they gonna like skirt around the buildings maybe? I only thought of Winona Ryder because somebody came into our stream when we were first streaming and said we looked like her. Like a young one. Because originally I was like, I'm not that old. I'm not that old, I promise. You know? Okay, guys. I am sorry about this. My shoulder is actually on fire. So I am sending you over to Dan. Please say hi to all the NYC. It's super sweet, super kind. Too late, Ali. Already did it. I think the lesson is your backpack cannot be 30 pounds. I had to grab a bunch of stuff from my office at work. Allison, I already did it. I was supposed to raid somebody else. Oops. Oopsie. If I had a granny cart, I couldn't walk around with it. Sorry. Hopefully we can raid them another time. Bye, everybody. So long, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen, adieu, 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 to you and you and you. Goodbye. Hit the raid chat and please come back for more. Hit the raid chat and please come back some more.